Welcome back. So if you find yourself worrying a lot, feeling very tense, or having difficulty concentrating, you may be suffering from anxiety disorder. Here to offer advice is Dr. Jovan Baker from Baptist Health Family Clinic, Salem Road in Conway. Dr. Baker, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
So there is a lot of talk about mental health lately, about checking in, making sure you're good, talking to people.
Right.
And there's also a lot of talk about anxiety.
Yeah.
What is anxiety?
So anxiety is an over-exaggerated response to a perceived threat. So normally when we encounter a real threat, like a robber, our body releases adrenaline for that fight or flight response, meaning we get a burst of energy so that we can either fight or run. Now, unfortunately, when that response is triggered by something like home life or home stress, work stress, that burst of energy just manifests as nervousness, heart palpitations, and even like feelings of impending doom. That's anxiety.
So what are some things we can do to control anxiety, or can we control it?
Yeah, there are certain things like deep breathing techniques, exercise like yoga, or even just cleaning the house. Most important thing is work on whatever it is that is causing that anxiety. So if it's that project that's due next week, use that burst of energy and work on that project.
So I saw some things online about, people can take, magnesium or ashwagandha. Do you recommend supplements, or should you just talk to your doctor?
So those are the supplements that, some people can take over the counter. I would recommend talking to your doctor first, because there's some research that we have to do. We need to know what the source of your anxiety is.
So when should we see a doctor for our anxiety?
Okay. Well, when your activities of daily living, when your ability to function at home, at work, or even at school is significantly impaired, you should talk to your doctor. And at that point, we would see if there's any other causes for your anxiety, like thyroid disorders, excessive alcohol, or excessive caffeine use.
And last time, Dr. Baker, you told me that when you're sleeping and you're thinking about all of the things you have to do, the bills you have to pay, not being able to turn off your brain is a form of anxiety.
That is, yes, and anxiety can lead to insomnia.
So I understand you've suffered from anxiety. How did you overcome it?
Well, I personally took mindfulness classes. I like to exercise, and unfortunately, I've had to switch to decaf coffee, but the results are worth it. And what I want our viewers to know is it's okay to seek help for anxiety, and that the treatment actually works, because otherwise I would not be up here with you right now on the news.
Decaf coffee, we're gonna have to talk about that.
It was a big sacrifice, but definitely worth the results.
All right, we are so glad that you made it. Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Baker. You can contact Baptist Health by going to baptist-health.com or calling the Baptist Health line at 1-888-BAPTIST.